Troubling when you consider certificates like these are part of what bolster an argument for a judge's early release. Take this anger management course, for example. This certificate is proven to be forged. The instructor's signature right here, he didn't even work within the prison system on this date. The certificates listed within this motion to demonstrate good behavior, self-help, and education behind bars.
At least 4 forged. There were some that were real, and there's others that we just can't prove either way.
Are fake. Fake documents, bolstering a motion that's meant to lead to early release from prison.
There was a carpentry one that was forged. There were 2 separate drafting ones that were forged. And there was an anger management course that he said he completed, which we know is forged.
Often denied, this led to a judge scheduling a hearing this summer for judicial release.
Do you think there's ever been a case like this where these could have been fake and it led to someone getting out early?
It's always possible.
The man accused of forging these? Mario Redding.
They look official. I don't know exactly how they made them.
He and his attorney, the man listed here, Paul Diker, filed the fake certificates.
He's committing forgeries. He's still committing crimes behind bars.
The first clue that at least some of these were fake, a forgery misstep. Take a look. The signatures on the anger management group certificate with honors are from a psychology supervisor and assistant who didn't work with the prison on this date, the 9th of September. According to the warden's assistant, Dr. Paul Goodwin left in April of 2015. Warranting a closer look, corrections, investigating, and confirming to the prosecutor's office more of Redding's certificates had been forged behind bars. His request for an early release comes after just under 11 years behind bars on an 18-year sentence. Mario Redding ran a stop sign in 2007, hitting and killing a young man on a motorcycle. He didn't stop to help. He eventually pleaded guilty to aggravated vehicular homicide and 4 unrelated felony drug charges. The prosecutor's office, not the only ones taking a close look at what he's filed. The family of the young man he killed, Eddie Rowland.
When everything starts to heal and go away, something else comes up.
When he saw Redding file for early release,
I took things into my own hands and started investigating on myself.
Cook used to work inside a prison and noticed red flags in what Redding claimed to have earned.
For some of the programs he claimed he'd had them for, you have to be in certain behavior levels.
So he says he asked for the prison and the prosecutor's office to look into them.
It's impossible for him to have been able to qualify for any of those classes.
According to the 59-page filing for judicial release, Redding claims to be a changed man, enrolled since 2014 in the Advanced Job Training Program through Youngstown State University, where he's made the dean's list. Now married, his wife is also petitioning for his release. We dug deeper, finding 79 infractions in Redding's prison record, including threatening the lives of officers, drug and cell phone violations. No infractions over the past year, but with at least 4 certificates of more than 34 filed in that defense proven to be forged.
These were lied on. I mean, they look real.
There's a larger issue, according to the prosecutor, when you consider this happened behind bars, under surveillance, and made their way into official court documents. Is Mario Redding the only Ohio prisoner forging documents that demonstrate good behavior to a court?
May just be the first to get caught.
Right.
I reached out to the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction with the information about these inaccurate certificates, trying to find out the normal procedure and what materials inmates have access to while under supervision. No one got back to me, but the prosecutor's office confirmed this case is now launching a state patrol investigation.
Theoretically, there could be charges out of this.
To determine what is going on, for how long, and what it will take to make sure this never happens again.
Hopefully now the prosecutor's office and the court will take a better look into these judicial releases and that the documents that are being submitted.
Right now, in Redding's case, the prosecutor tells me the judge has not responded to this most recent opposition filed, outlining the forged and inaccurate documents. I did reach out to Mr. Redding's attorney, Paul Diker. He hasn't responded to my request for a comment. But we will follow up on this story as soon as the State Patrol wraps up this investigation. Reporting for News 5, I'm Tara Molina.